Hey friends, how's it going? Happy Friday morning. Here we are. We're going to take a look at some trees today, and then we're going to go sit in a deer stand, okay? So I want to show you around. I got a couple trees spotted out already. I'm going to show you what they are, and then your job is to go find a tree in your yard, and then comment and tell me what kind of tree you found. Maybe you can even take a picture, okay? Alright, here we go. First one, we just planted these, is a red maple. And we know in Wisconsin, maple trees are good for what? Maple syrup. That doesn't happen until the springtime though, so we just had that season. But maple syrup is really good. But I wanted to show you some leaves, and I wanted to show you some critters that have been munching on these leaves. So here we go. Here's a nice red maple leaf. That one looks good and healthy. But if you look down here, look at this one. There's been some critters munching on it. So I'm curious to what you think, what critters you think were munching on it. Could have been a caterpillar. Sometimes we have those things called Asian beetles. They like to eat leaves of lots of different plants. Okay, here we go. Tree number 2. These are huge trees, and one thing that they do in the early summertime is that they produce this little, it's like a cotton, and it falls off the trees. And so that is the name, is the cottonwood. So this is a couple big, super big cottonwood trees. Let's see if we can get close to a leaf. Here we go. So that would be what your cotton leaf looks like. Okay? So super big, super long cottonwood trees, and we have quite a few of those in our timber. Alright, here we go. Taking a little walk. This tree is a little bit different. It is a conifer tree. And conifer trees look more like Christmas trees. I'm sure you know what a Christmas tree looks like. So I'm not sure what kind of spruce tree this is, but we'll get close on the leaves. And there you go. They're not leaves, they're needles. Okay, typically they hold their needles for most of the year. Sometimes they fall off just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put you on my chest. Here we go, we got a little garden here. Anybody seen that leaf before? That's a good one. That is a bean leaf. Those are beans. And then we got sweet peas over here. Sweet pea leaf. And if you look close, huh, what's that? Pretty cool. Looks like lettuce. And if you turn over the leaves like this, you want to look for bugs. Okay, I don't see any bugs on this one, but sometimes there's bugs and they lay these little eggs, and you don't want them to do that, okay? You don't want them to do that. So you got to check your garden once in a while and check for those things. Here's something I just saw. Here's a mushroom. Probably not an edible mushroom like the morel mushroom, but a mushroom that goes and helps fertilize our yard. Alright, let's take a little walk. What are those big leaves? Kind of looks like Miss Robles' watermelons, but it's actually a pumpkin. There you go, pumpkin leaf. Okay. Here's some turnip leaves. Those are little turnips. They're going to grow under the ground, so turnip leaves. And let's get really close to this one up here. Look at this. This tree's full. Let's get a close-up of the leaf. There you go. Let's look underneath. I'm going to find a bug here pretty soon. What are those? Look at all those. Tons and tons and tons of apples. So that's a pretty cool tree to check out. Alright, we actually did some maple syrup. So I want to show you a huge maple syrup tree. And this is actually a soft maple, but it still produces lots of syrup. And there might even be a tap on one of them still. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. There's a tap hole from last spring. This is a maple, probably a hard maple, or I'm sorry, a soft maple. But if we look way up there, you can't quite reach the leaves. But this is quite a big tree. So this is a soft maple. Alright, we're going to take a little walk. Oh, I did find a tapper. Here you go. Here's the tapper. Tapper goes in the tree like this. Maple syrup sap comes right out, and then you have your bucket underneath. But right now it's not running. It's not that time of the year. Okay? Alright. Here we go. Oh, I see lots of bugs. Can't catch them right now, though. Here we go. I'll take a little walk in the apple trees, and then we're going to head back over to the deer stand and sit in the deer stand for a minute. Oh, here's a cool leaf. Anybody know what that is? Here's the tree it came off. It's got a long branch. If you look at the bark and feel the bark, sometimes that helps you figure out what tree it is. And it looks like something was munching on this one a little bit too. This is an oak tree. Oak tree. You want to be really careful, and wearing pants would be a good idea. So I see lots of stickeries. And you don't want something called poison ivy. Well, let's get up here. Alright. There we go. Turn you around. Cool view. Right now we're up in one of our tree stands. Looks like we need to trim out some trees so we can see a little bit better. But this is a really fun place to just get away. And the bugs are on me, Miss K. But here we are. Nice place to sit. Nice place to get away. Nice and quiet. I can hear the birds singing. Lots of other cool trees around. But a really fun place to be. I just looked down at the ground, and lots of good coverage on the ground. Lots of ground coverage. And I saw some really cool, pretty looking ferns. So that's something you can look for too when you're out in the woods. Alright, I hope everyone's doing great. I hope I can get to see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Take care, everybody. I hope you're doing well.